Hi everybody, I'm Ben.
I'm Tim.
We are two members of Cut Copy, and you're at Future Music Festival with the AU review.
Firstly, this is the first time we've sat down since your last record was released last year. It's been a whirlwind few months for you guys, I imagine, since then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. No, it has. I mean, we've actually had the last 2 months off because our drummer had a baby. So we've had like a little bit of summer time. But before that, I guess we were overseas for, I guess it was like nearly 3 months, I think, towards the end of last year. So that was like heading into their winter. So we were like in Russia and all kinds of places. It was like -5 degrees.
What's Russia like?
It was a little bleak, I gotta say, but that might sound a little cliched, but the shows were really good. And we had fans in places that we'd never even heard of, so that was surprising and really nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
And pretty much straight after this run of shows in Australia, you're going back to the US again.
Yeah, it's like literally a week after, so we have a tour starting there, and I think it's US, Mexico, South America, and Europe. So I guess that's kind of rest of our year. Summer vacation's over, unfortunately.
Yeah, the baby's been born and we got work to do.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
There you go. Well, I also noticed on the itinerary, you must be the only band that can get away with playing Future Music Festival and the next weekend be playing Golden Plains.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean we've always sort of sat somewhere uncomfortably or comfortably between dance music and sort of traditional band or indie music, whatever you want to call it, and so it's great for us. We like both types of music, and we think that it's kind of cool that we exist somewhere in the middle, and hopefully we can appeal to people that like dance music and whatever else.
Sometimes it can be a disaster.
Yeah, every now and then.
Do you think about the sets a little differently going into each show? I mean, playing an EDM event like this and then playing, a sort of, I don't want to call it a hipster fest, but, it's certainly
May as well.
certainly a different sort of crowd.
Call it what it is. I think we do. Yeah, I guess we are fortunate where we can tailor the sets a little bit depending on the audience. But then we kind of find even at like kind of festivals like this and more dance orientated music festivals, like it's like a welcome change to have like kind of more guitar based music played through the day, like comes as like a nice kind of surprise. And the same at like kind of more kind of I guess indie rock focused festivals, like when you're playing at like 12 o'clock at night, like playing kind of dance music, people are kind of ready for it by then. So it kind of works, but we'll definitely tailor it differently for here to what we play like Golden Plains next weekend.
And the newer music, for your mind, how are people reacting to it? How are crowds responding?
Well, I guess this will be our first show in Australia today for this record, so we have no idea here. We know. What was that? It's crazy. Like all the shows in America and Europe and all the places that we've been, it's been going really well. I guess you never know until you actually get out there and start playing shows and getting in front of people and seeing the way people react to new music. But it's like we have no idea how it's going to go today. People could hate it.
They won't hate it. Yeah, I think it's been good.
Yeah,
the new record, like, I think even on this album more than any, I feel like the new tracks have just sort of really slotted into the set, and people are really engaging with them straight away. So it hasn't been difficult for us to integrate the new tracks.
Great lineup here at the festival. Is there anyone you're particularly looking forward to seeing over the run of shows?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, I guess Phoenix is probably.
They're legends, really.
Yeah, it's the band we want to see probably most on this lineup.
Yeah.
Who else, Ben?
That's a good question. Stay tuned. Well, hopefully we'll discover some really cool stuff while we're here, and if we weren't busy doing interviews the whole time, we might actually get to see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we won't keep it too much longer, and we will leave it on this. And that's when you come to a festival like this, be it Future Music or Golden Plains or anything in between? I know you're playing Bonnaroo as well, and
yep.
Primavera. You've got so many great festivals coming up this year. What makes a good festival set? How do you determine, that was a good festival set?
Well, the crowd really determines it in many ways. If they respond and they go off, then it fuels us. But yeah, like usually like a good setting, like a nice time of day, or like a sunset, or just that sort of the right mixture of alcohol and whatever
Location.
else. Yeah.
Location.
Yeah, location's good. Yeah. All those things go into making a good set, and obviously we have to turn up and perform well. That usually helps as well.
You never know. It's like, because you're playing with so many different bands, you kind of like have no idea if anyone here knows us or how people are going to react. Like people that are here to see whoever are going to enjoy us. So generally we have no idea until like afterwards. But
it's usually it's almost more satisfying sometimes when you have a really good festival set, because you probably know that maybe some of half the people there aren't just there because they're fans, they're just checking you out, and if you convert them to your vibe, then it feels special. Special.
So special.
Good note to end it on, guys. Thanks very much for your time.
Awesome, thank you.
See you out and about.
Yeah,
Always.
absolutely.